what's up? How you
Doing good? What's up?
doing? I'm just sending you the feed right now.
Okay, cool. We can start shortly. I'll share my screen. I'm live on Twitch. If you want to give me a rundown of like what you think about the matchup or whatever right now, what you want to work on, or I don't know if you just want me to watch and see what I observe, or if there's like a glaring issue that we can like dive more into or something.
Yeah, basically, what I've been struggling with in the Fox matchup right now is like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to like space or whatever. I feel like my spacing needs work. I feel like a lot of the time, like, I don't know, I feel like my aerials are getting punished too much. And then when my aerials start getting punished, I just like start letting people in. Like I stop putting up as good of like defense, and then I like resort to like try and get grabs, which like isn't necessarily bad, but I don't know. It feels like I get overwhelmed a lot, and I'm just like, I haven't been losing to Fox like more in terms of like struggling with like bad players, but like it's probably my hardest matchup when it gets to like better players.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I find myself
Matchups
getting
change
really
at
confident.
different levels. Like
Yeah. Like I was struggling with Marth, and then I had the Zane lesson, and then now Marth is super easy up until like Zeker level. And then and then like Fox is like, I don't know. I find myself losing to like a lot of Foxes just because I feel like I don't really have as good of a game plan as I should. Like I took a game off Justice last time we played, or like the time before that or something, and I took a game in this set. So I can still like take games, but I feel like my game plan isn't refined enough where it's like strong enough to stick out a full set versus a
Yeah.
player.
as well as like taking games, like like obviously Falcon does a lot better on Battlefield than he does on like Fountain or something, right? So
Yeah. Fountain's
So-
hard, bro.
yeah.
I've been working on Fountain a lot in that matchup specifically, but you just have to play like hella positional.
yeah, so you're talking about a lot about like aerials and I guess like your mentality as well when it comes to like facing players better than you. So like something I had, for example, in like Fox Sheik is like I literally like will not lose to like Sheiks worse than me like almost ever. But like when they're better than me, it gets like harder because I have to like deal with like certain mix-ups that like only like the really good ones do. So like that's definitely a thing. And like when it comes to matchups, we'll try to dissect like what exactly like the better Foxes are doing that the bad Foxes aren't. Maybe their tech patterns are harder to deal with, or they just hit harder, or like maybe there's like this combo that you got for free but now you don't get it for free because like I don't know, someone holds down or like shines out a shield or
Right, yeah.
like DIs it in a way that makes it harder or something, right?
Snap normally, like I've never beaten Snap before. This is the first time I think I took a game. Overall in this set, I felt like I played not like bad, but also not great. Like I didn't hit all of my conversions because I woke up like about half an hour before I played this, I think, because it was at like 12. I don't normally get up till 12, so I woke up at like 11:30 and like started warming up.
Okay. Yeah, well, we can point that out, and it's good to acknowledge like your average play or whatever. And sometimes
I think it was about average.
Yeah.
Personally.
and like average is generally good to look at because like playing bad, like obviously everyone
bad is just, like,
everyone has those days, and
Yeah.
it's like, but average is kind of like a better gauge of your skill. And sometimes if you're playing amazing, you're doing good at things you don't normally practice.
That you normally would need to work on.
Yeah,
I agree.
so-
That's kind of why I wanted to look at this set, because I'm like,
Okay.
I'm a good player, so we get to look at some like higher level mix-ups.
Yeah,
And I didn't play bad, so it's not just looking at like, okay, don't Raptor do 7 times in a row.
as well as
It seemed like a good set to look at.
the thing you said about spacing. So when it comes to Fox and Captain Falcon and how like aerials and spacing interacts, is Falcon's faster than Fox, right? Fox is still fast, and Falcon has more range than Fox, and Falcon can run across the stage in aerial like faster than Fox can. Like he covers more distance by like just doing
Yeah,
like
he
a
can
full
cover ground a lot.
doing like a full screen nair or something, right?
Yeah.
So those are like your advantages in the matchup. But Fox's jump squat is better than Falcon's, right? So his short hop's going to come out faster, and that means he will be able to get aerials out quicker than Falcon. So what you want to do is you want to be either earlier than Fox by like a decent amount because like his jump squat's faster, his aerials come out faster, right? Or do you want to use your spacing as like my nair reaches further, my up air, stomp, etc. Like knee reaches further than you, so like you can't punish me.
Trouble with the matchup. I can't be lazy about spacing. I gotta actually like space everything super hard.
Because those are your inherent advantages as Falcon versus Fox. Because if you both nair on the same frame, like Fox will win every single time. But if you drift away or something, if you drift away or you do your like dash back stomps or whatever, I think they call those like the Lord Stomp.
The Lord Stomp.
Yeah.
The Lord Stomp is technically like dash back and then you jump and then drift into the spot you were just standing in. Is I think what qualifies it as a Lord Stomp specifically.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like the kind of like relevant like main ideas I would say when it comes to spacing in like Fox Falcon. So I want you to keep those in mind, and we'll watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, like nice knee. I wouldn't recommend forward throwing here. I assume that was an accident.
A missed input, yeah.
Okay.
Generally, when I forward throw, unless they're like at 100% or more, and I throw forward to them off stage, it's usually an accident.
Right here, you dashed, but you should have just held down.
I should have just held down, yeah.
And then you can just like stomp that. I'm pretty sure from that distance, like, I believe we've talked about this concept before, but recognizing when you're late's really important. You did not have time to like cover this side B, so you just kind of need to like hold down, put your shield up or something, because like you anticipated it coming earlier or whatever, which is fine, but you've gotten to the point of no return, so it's like, okay, just shield or CC, and you can probably actually convert off the CC just because of like how close he is.
And I'm at 0.
And then if he shortens, then it's like, okay, play what Fox does off the ledge, mix up.
Right. Yeah.
And then...
But yeah, I get caught with that side B a lot, actually. I got caught with that during versus Steech last night.
This is good DI. It's important to DI away here because you teched in place, so you couldn't even ASDI down again because you would be locked out. So I like that you DI'd away. Because if you ASDI down, you just miss tech, and then you just be like, you could just like crouch and then like still tech chase you because like the miss tech takes longer than the techs, right? So that was good. Oh, and you slid off too. Nice.
Yeah, I've been working on doing ledge slide off a lot.
Okay, so maybe like something to focus on is like, granted I'm not as like familiar with like Captain Falcon situations like as Falcon, but I feel like you preemptively double jump, right? And like what you should be doing is like you should like kind of like think like, oh, I think I want to double jump, right? And then you short hop. Well, obviously if you do instant double jump, you can't like really react, right? But you would want to like short hop and then be like, okay, I still think double jumping is a good idea here because of like the spacing or whatever. And then you decide, but if it's not a good idea, then you can just be like, okay, I'm not going to double jump. I don't think this double jump was bad. I just think you thought double jump backer was like the play. But I feel like if you're actually like looking at what's happening, you would realize he's going to go past you, and then you could like up air or something, right?
Maybe stomp depending on where he lands.
I feel like up air is just like easier to hit, and
probably
like
if he goes farther, it covers more options.
Mateo is really good at like the double jump stuff, and he does up air a lot out of it. So I think that's a strong option. So I think just recognizing like this is something like we're not going to be able to go over in like just one lesson or whatever, and it's definitely something you're just going to have to like work on your own. Is like thinking about like reaction points in like states in the game where it's like you're not really doing anything, and you have to like reconsider your options. So like, you know, a double jump's fairly committal, but there's a lot of different times you can like look at the screen and then be like, yeah, you know what, I don't feel like double jumping. Or like, let's say you're like wave dashing, for example, like the entire time you're in wave dash lag, like it's like you can't do anything other than like look at what your opponent's doing. So like maybe don't do like the option you were gonna go for out of the wave dash because you saw they moved in a different way or whatever. Like, this is something like even I still think about, and like, you know, it's not like an end all be all, but it's definitely like an important concept, right? So definitely, like, I think up air, you probably could have reacted to that, and it's just something you're gonna have to work on. Okay, you can shield grab that.
That was super shield.
That's so greedy, that knee. Like, the knee comes out really late. Just grab him.
The reason I did the knee, I actually catch people with this a lot. If you just kind of like full drift forward, short hop out a knee, it often catches people like dashing back.
Yeah, but grabbing's like a free
Grabbing's
punish.
Like
it's
though, yeah.
confirmed punish. It doesn't require a mix-up at all, and like it might literally just be better than kneeing as well.
Yeah, true. True.
Like knee, you'd have to go for another read or whatever. Whereas like grabbing, you can still read their tech and get a knee. Or
right.
Okay.
Up there.
Yeah, up air is really good versus Fox's full hop. If he double jumps, it's a lot better to challenge Fox's full hop. So some things to keep in mind are when Fox hasn't picked. So Fox has like. I would say like two kind of like main things he like you have to like really watch out for is like, does he aerial out of his jump? Because as soon as he aerials pretty much out of his full hop, like that's like, that really helps you like channel in on your like decision tree. But as long as he's doing nothing, like you kind of have to like respect his full hop almost if you didn't like punish it as he was like rising. So like when it comes to like Fox's full hop, you can like, you know, like up air him or like read him jumping kind of thing. Like I've seen like none do like full hop knees or whatever on like my K's and shit. And then it's like, oh shit, he read the fuck out of him and, you know, Mike gets destroyed, right? Or it's like he full hops and then he's coming down from the full hop, in which like, okay, there's like three things you have to watch out for. It's like his double jump, his aerial, because once he aerials, he's like, you kind of like confirm what he does, but like until then you kind of have to like respect the aerials almost. And then his fast fall timing as well. Okay. So this is something you want to like keep data on of like the Foxes.
Like sorry. Okay, yeah. So like when he's in the air, I either gotta like try and beat him before he gets an aerial out, or like if he does get an aerial out, use it to like calculate where he's gonna land.
Yeah, that's sort of idea. Because if he aerials, like most likely he can't double jump, right? So then you don't have to worry about that. And if he double jumps, challenging his aerials way less scary, because if you trade with up air or whatever, he doesn't have a jump. Like, I'm down. Like, that's good for you, right? And double jumping's like generally really bad. Like, generally you don't want to spam double jump because you just burn your resources. As anyone, honestly, other than like Puff. Yeah. Like, obviously you have to like double jump sometimes, but like especially on like stadium where there's no top plat, you're just kind of like really vulnerable for a while. Yeah, for sure.
Also, this is unrelated to what we're talking about. This is just like something kind of interesting. I'm noticing, looking at this frame, that Falcon's still in the stomp animation in the game, but if you look at the Pokemon screen, he's already in crouch.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
So could you get a frame advantage on people by looking at the back screen?
I don't know, and you can lab that if you want, but I feel like it's kind of like not too practical.
Not that worth there.
Yeah.
But imagine getting like frame advantage on tech or something, like on a plat.
I feel like that'd be way too hard to like implement.
Maybe.
You could lab it though. I'd be curious, but it's kind of like something that's like you're only gonna practice it on one stage,
True.
and it's like even then like it's kind of hard to see, and I don't know. I don't really think.
Yeah, it's probably.
I feel like it's like the same shit is like you're like streaming Melee on like two monitors, and then you're like looking at the monitor of your like stream to play rather than like the actual monitor. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it could be cool. Like I'd test shit out, but like I don't.
Monkey with ribbon, see what I can
Like, because I think Melee is like an interesting game and like cool, right? But I don't think it's gonna be like the most practical thing to focus on. But who knows, man? Maybe you just fucking found the newest Falcon tech or whatever. Maybe Pokemon Stadium just became a better counterpick. I don't know. So yeah, like you should just like never get hit by this. Maybe you could have upgraded that, like get the reverse.
Yeah, I could have reverse upgraded that from the position I was at.
Okay, right here. So double jump aerial. He's starting his nair from here. So you can always shield grab this because he started his nair so early, so it's always gonna weak hit you. Right. If you get hit by this, it's gonna weak hit. Unless he like fast falls really well, which like he's not because he double jumped. Like sometimes you can do like full hop nair and then like fast fall it at the right timing and then like be safe on shield grab, but like you jump into that, which I would have just like held shield or like held down because holding down is really good versus weak hits.
I think I wanted to challenge it once I saw how high he was with the nair, but given that he had just put the hitbox out and was like already falling, I probably should have just waited.
Yeah, maybe you could have like reached him with instant up air, but I feel like holding shield's like fine. Safe. Get a free grab. Yeah. Okay, nice up air. You can pressure with knee on shield. Like you can beat shield grab doing this. So you gotta practice acting instantly off of knee. And your two main mix-ups are knee grab, which you can get plus on shield, so like you will beat shield grab, which is really good. And you can also do like knee jabs as well, and then you can also like dash away, and like just like kind of like knee the shield, have like a really plus move on shield, and then just like dash away or dash forward or something, and like play a mix-up. Granted, knee grab's like really hard to like do well, but knee jab's like fairly lenient. And then let's see, nice sweet spot.
Probably should have Lord stomped that.
Let's see.
And I also shouldn't have double jumped because he was ready for the knee the second time.
Yeah. I mean, it is a mix-up, right? Shield grab. Just forward smash.
Oh, true. I forgot I could do that.
You can also knee that, I'm pretty sure, or up air. Forward tilt's just like I guess like you could like maybe like forward tilt knee or like forward tilt up air or something, but it's like he's at 98, just kill him. Like there's kind of no point trying to like extend combos when you like don't really need to.
I think the reason I went for the forward air wasn't really to extend it. It was because I wasn't sure if I could get the up throw like knee. I thought he was gonna like beat me with DI, so I wanted to guarantee getting a hit and then try and extend it into something that could kill. It didn't work out, but that was the original thinking, if I remember correctly.
I think.
But I mean, that was a dumb idea because I could have just up throw forward smashed him and it would have been guaranteed.
I think just up throw forward smash is just the right play here. I don't think there's really a point in experimenting with other stuff at this percent. It's just easy. Like I don't know. A lot of people have like this weird like mentality about like, oh, I want to be cool or whatever, but it's just like, just take it. Like it's free damage. Free kill. And then yeah, he missed
like,
that
if I just hit
up air.
instant
That
smash, that was guaranteed.
that was very unlucky. And even though he homie stalked you, like
He did homie stock, which is very nice.
it
Was
it
at the
doesn't
time.
matter though, because
Yeah,
you were at
exactly.
3. Like
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
You know. Nice. So you should be prepared to attack after like getting the hit. Like maybe like go for a grab because like a lot of people will shield after getting hit by things at low percent. So, but you just didn't turn around.
One thing I want to try implementing that I see none do is like back air gentleman, or like back air turnaround gentleman.
Yeah, he's really good at that. Plus, you can also like auto cancel your back air, so you can like turn around fairly fast. And then you've been up airing from ledge, and he's full hopping a lot. So,
Back air. Yeah.
it's like definitely like a timing thing. Like, if you do it early, and he so basically like if you do your up air from ledge like pretty early, and he like is at the apex of his full hop, then he's just gonna hit you, right? So like you want to do it as he's like coming down from his full hop essentially, or like you just want to like hack sash or like ledge dash or whatever. But if he's outspacing your up air with the full hop, then it's just like not gonna work. Like sometimes you can like outspace Marth's up air from ledge as Fox with full hop, but like most of the time, if like Marth just waits properly, he up airs you and then you just get destroyed. Yeah, stomp knee, you know, don't need to make it fancy. That stock there, you just kind of like got a lot of openings, and then you eventually guessed correctly, and then you got your stock, but you did miss the guesses.
That's my problem. That's my problem with the matchup. That's what it feels like right now. It feels like I kind of just get a lot of openings, and then either I win because I got enough openings and then guess correctly, or like I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a solid enough game plan in this matchup. I kind of just like do Falcon things.
Well, like the obvious answer is learn Wizrobe's
Play more foxes. Yeah.
tech chasing style, and you know when you get a grab, you basically have guaranteed follow ups, and then there's like little things you can add, like you can stomp tech in on reaction out of crouch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also knee get up attack when you crouch cancel get up attack, and like you can also do Raptor boost to like read as well, like because you cover more options with Raptor boost. Like if you're pretty much covering like mistech in place and then like one of the rolls away with Raptor boost, or you stomp and you're covering less things. And it's like the Raptor boost essentially has like no risk in like a tech chase scenario, because it's like unless like you like die for like going for Raptor boost, like you go off stage if they don't tech that way. You're covering more options, and well, I would do it at like higher percents, not as like low percents, because it doesn't knock down as early as stomp and knee, right? But like you cover more options, so if you're gonna go for like the read route, you might as well just do the way that covers more options than just stomping or whatever. I do think stomping is good still, like don't get me wrong, but it's definitely something to think about, because like that might add like a bit more consistency to your like punish. I know Falcons do like the down smash shit too, like at the ledge to cover multiple options, so like even if you're going for a read tech chasing, like you don't need to just commit to like one option sort of thing. Like you can do things that are reads that cover most options, right?
Right. Yeah.
And I've also seen like JoJo do like, you know, like the up throw, they like wave dash towards the Fox or whatever, right? And then Fox does the tech, and then you know you react. And JoJo I've seen starting to react to like roll away with up airs, like a rising up air, which I thought was pretty cool. See, like there, like you get a grab and Wizrobe kills this fox or gets an edge guard set up, and you get 6% because you didn't jab reset and you didn't have confidence in your crouch tech chasing abilities.
I gotta work on the crouch tech chase.
Yeah, it's really important as Falcon. Just practice like one thing at a time. Just like use Uncle Punch, make it like get up attack only, and then just like practice like the knee drift when you get up attack. Like you don't even need to like, because honestly, crouch tech chasing, like it is a reaction based thing, but it's a lot of it is just execution. So especially with Falcon, so like I'm sure there's like more detail in like the cookbook, but there's the like CC, you need the get up attack. There's like the stomp, covering, roll in. So like don't even like practice like reacting to those things. Like just practice like actually executing like the proper drifts you need to like hit the conversion in Uncle Punch, and then like you can like slowly start like adding more tech rolls where like you start becoming like a reaction thing. But like when you want to learn how to tech chase, just like learn how to like react to the specific options, see like the timings you have, and then you go from there. Because if you're trying to react to too many things at once, you might not be as like aware if you're like reacting or not. But if you try to,
that's also part of my problem in this matchup. Is I'm like, damn, Fox has all these like good options. I gotta be looking for like 17 things at once. But like, I don't probably. I've been working on catching second place the last couple days, and I've been getting a lot better at regrabbing that.
Well, Fox has 4 options essentially. Like he either techs in place, techs away, or techs in, or he misses tech. And then if he misses tech, he has another 4 options. It's not like technically there's like 8 options or whatever, right? But it's
he's
like
also got options off tech and plays, because it's like tech and place shine, tech and place up tilt, and then tech and place like dash back or double jump.
Yeah, but if you're reacting, that doesn't matter. It's just the fact he's teching in place.
Yeah.
And it's like you should be timing your reads on tech in place, so like it doesn't matter if he shines or whatever up tilts, because especially like up tilt and dash back, like you should only really worry about like tech in place shine and tech in place spot dodge, because if you get tech in place up tilted, like up tilt comes on frame 5, that means you're 5 frames late on your reaction, so that just means like you have like a lot of work to do when it comes to reacting.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't think you should worry about that, like what he's gonna do out of it, unless you like know you're not gonna hit it because of like the space between.
Spacing. Okay, that's actually good to know. I'll try and like compartmentalize that and be like, okay, so if I'm this distance, like wait and then react. And
I'm not good at tech chasing, so like what I do is I just if I'm right next to Fox when he lands, where like I will grab, if he techs in place and I like do my grab or whatever, it reaches him, like that is like what I'm comfortable with reacting, right? If I still need to dash or something, like to reach him as he's teching, like I'm not hitting that reaction. Like I know like LSD can like react to shit like that. I'm just like, I can't do that. That's fine by me. I'm gonna wave dash down. I'm gonna play a mix up, or I'm just gonna read something, right? Like that's fine by me, because like the thing is, at least I'm actually recognizing my abilities or whatever. I know my human reaction time and my personal skill level, like I can't do that, so I'm not gonna bother, which is fine. And like there is the mentality like, oh, you should like just like learn how to do the things that like you're uncomfortable with or whatever, but it's just like I know
so much you can develop your own reaction time. I feel like
my reaction time's not that good. That's fine. Like whatever, it's cool. And you SD'd twice.
I thought I had that. I'm not gonna lie, like going for it, I kind of saw it, and then at the last second it soft kneed, and I was like,
I mean this game didn't seem bad. You literally SD'd twice. Like I don't know.
That's a common problem in this matchup. I kill myself going for stuff way too much because I feel like I don't know to what limit I can extend a lot of the time. Because like playing foxes is like a drastically different experience at different levels. Like at like lower level foxes, what happens is like if you don't go for like just crazy extension shit like that, then they just like backdoor shine you or whatever. And then like at higher level, if you do, you die for it because they have good DI.
Can you see my can you see my screen by the way?
Yeah.
For Battlefield? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean that's just something you're gonna have to like work on playing foxes of like different levels, right?
I gotta just play more fox probably.
And like every fox plays pretty different too. Well, most of them are just trying to like copy like certain top players or whatever. But I feel like because fox, especially like versus like characters like falcon who have like mix-ups or whatever, like out of like fox combos, like you know how you can like jump out of the throws and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
foxes are definitely gonna have like their preferences there. Because like a lot of the time you don't have like as like guaranteed stuff. It's kind of just like you have to play a mix up or whatever, and then if you get a read, you can do a lot of things. And some foxes value like edge guarding, and some foxes value comboing more. So you know, some foxes might like back air you off stage early, or some foxes might try to up air chain you and kill you off the top or whatever, right?
Right.
So you just kind of have to like recognize that, I guess. And the more foxes you play in the different styles, you'll like become more aware of that, right? Okay. I mean, this tech chasing looks good. Okay. Till then, this was solid. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wave dash forward instead of like dash wave dash down though. So like I would practice like the spacing of your wave dashes.
I think what happened there was I got him in the corner, and then I'm like, okay, I could grab here, like right where I like hesitate there. I was thinking like I could grab here, or I could wait and see if he rolls in and get a back air, and I went for the back air because I thought he was gonna roll it.
Yeah, but you have a guaranteed tech chase, right?
I do, which I didn't think about in the moment.
Yeah, it's
which
like
which I should just do. I should just tech chase
it's
it.
kind of like you're just playing a mix up for no reason, right? Like you don't need to. Like I guess it's easier to back air if he back airs, right? But there's no if you just hit this confirm, right?
Yeah.
You
I
just
got like down throw knee.
yeah, like you could potentially get a drop zone, and if you tap jump, do you tap jump for drop zone knee? Did I tell you about
I
that?
did tap jump because yeah, you did because
Okay.
it gives me 3 frames and then I don't die. I've been doing that a lot and it's so useful.
Yeah, it's like the only way to live on Yoshi's, I think.
Yeah, it's super useful. That probably could have been a stomp because I had the read. I just picked a bad option.
I like that you ASDI down grab this year. That's good. Yeah,
Missing.
flub. ASDI downing up tilt is really scary because this happens.
I was at
So,
a lower percent of might have worked, but it's hard to do.
well, the thing is, up tilt doesn't knock down. I don't know when it knocks down Falcon, but
like 40-ish, I think.
nah, it's like
35 or something.
no, up tilt knocks down at like 20 or whatever. It knocks down Peach at like 14. So it knocks down Falcon around
Damn,
20.
rough life.
So essentially how like it works is if you hold your C stick down at 0, you don't like up till it's like crouch canceling when you get hit by it, right? Your ASTI down. And then like once it's like 20 or whatever, what happens is like what happened right here. So like you get hit by it and then you just like hug the floor and you have to like tech or like miss tech or whatever, right? And then but if you crouch cancel that, that wouldn't happen. But because you ASDI down, you're in like the tech animation.
So like use CC above 20 basically is what you're saying.
Yeah. ASDI down is like it can work if the fox isn't ready for it, but it's scary because you can get like multiple up tilted, which is not fun. I don't know exactly when it knocks down CC, but ASDI down's like way less distinguishable than crouch cancel because crouching you're literally fucking crouching, whereas like I don't know if you're holding down when I hit you until I hit you, right? And then he misses the tech chase, so you get out. You get shield grabbed. You can either space that away from the shield grab, like drift away. You can knee on his shield. You could grab him to beat his shield. What I do here is I just back air this.
Probably. Or back area.
Because he's even if he's on the box, he can't even do like the like. You see my mouse, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
He can't even do the like super angle. I'm pretty sure. So you just like I would just like shield pivot here or something, like set up a way that you're like here, and then you can
Back
just back air as he's coming up. This works pretty well as Fox. It might be harder to space with Falcon, but something Ed does is like when Fox has to up B straight up on battlefield, he'll wait till the apex of their up B, and then he'll just up air them, like right after their up B's done up Bing, right?
Yeah.
And as well, you could also like knee if you're like super ballsy, but the stomp's like very hard to get. And I would just back air. Back air here is good, or you can like up air there as well. You could probably like up air or something off that, which is why it's like pretty good. And then the back air, you just have to like edge guard them from lower, whereas like the up air, you're gonna like potentially be able to combo off it, / it's like easier to hit. Yeah, so you keep drifting into his shield with the nair, so you either have to choose like a different move for shield, aka stomp, aka grab, or just like fade back, yeah. Or you can cross him up too and like get behind his shield grab.
Okay, that's something I'll work on.
Okay, CC.
That was a controller thing. So my controller right now, sometimes when I'm trying to like just move, will give me double jumps because the analog stick is really loose.
True.
So like moving up even slightly will sometimes give me a double jump. I'm getting a replacement like tighter stick in the mail, so that's not going to be an issue for like that long, but it does happen.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know what controller problems are like.
Yeah, I guess you don't.
I haven't dealt with that in years. As long as you're working toward fixing it or getting a new one, that's all I can say. Like, controller Johns definitely are real, but definitely also have to get a controller that works for you.
Yeah. It's mostly fine. It's just like it's got a capacitor in it, so it's not like it's got snapback. It just like jumps a little bit, then I gotta. It's okay. I've already got parts coming in. So.
This was just like really unfortunate, and I don't know why you upbeat here.
Panic probably.
You probably could have just double jumped to ledge, and then you just upbeat, and this is really unfortunate. Just kind of gave him a free edge guard. Okay, I like the double up airs. Side B is really annoying.
I gotta just hold shield and that comes up. I keep trying to move out of the way so I
yeah,
can
you jump
it.
into it. Just CC.
Yeah.
Just CC. Hold down. Like when you're aerialing, right? The cover side being, you're fast falling anyways, right?
Right.
So it's like if you just keep holding down, right? Either do you light press or hard press your L cancels?
Hard press usually.
Okay, so because if you hard press, you'll ASDI down tech the side B if the side B happens while you're like L canceling, right? So you're not in like when you're in like landing lag of your back air, or you're just gonna true crouch it because enough times pass when you get hit, but you were actionable here, so you would just true crouch, and then you can like, you know, stomp or whatever you want out of it. And also when you get CC'd, I forget how it works, but like sometimes it like turns you around when you get hit, so you have to like pay attention to that.
Okay, that's good to know.
Like I think like it depends on the way you're facing and the way you get hit if you like turn around or not. I forget the exact details because like it's something I've started to implement into my game. I'll just like CC side B and then I'll dash like run up grab. But it's like something I kind of neglected to like implement for a long time because like it doesn't work on Falco side B. You can't CC that because like it meteors. But it's because net play sucks and side B is the bane of my existence. It's like I feel like it's something I kind of have to like do now.
When it goes back to land, you're just not gonna miss a side B.
Yeah, it's like I'm probably just gonna like be better on like my reaction times on land of like covering side B. So I won't do it as often on land, but on net play it's kind of like I don't really have to like react other than react to getting hit, which is like fine because by the time I hear the side B, I know I'm gonna get hit, sort of thing. Yeah, you're just getting pressured super hard here. He's just kind of covering like everything you were going for. Unfortunately, probably could have held this down because so like right here, you tried to dash away too late when you should have just gave up in that spot and shielded or held down. And
so should I like in the Fox matchup? Should I focus on like just moving away more and like repositioning? Do you think?
Yeah, but here that's exactly what you tried to do, but you couldn't do it in that position.
So I should have just stayed put and shielded.
Yeah, just shield. Because a big problem you have actually is you try to dash when you think you can do something in time, and then you just can't. So you need to like I want you to take a mental note every time this happens when you play. And then this answer will be like easier to come by because you're actually gonna like cognitively like think about it, and then when you get hit by side Bs and shit like that, I want you to ask yourself, could I have just shielded or stayed in shield or CC'd? And like, because if you shield, then you can like play like a roll away or like stomp out a shield or like whatever the fuck, right? And you like might get out. Whereas like here, you got way too greedy, thinking you could like get out of the way in time, and then you get hit anyways. If you held down, this nair would turn you around, and then you could probably grab him because it was weak hit. So, yeah. And then all this happens, right? Because like you miss your tech. You also didn't attempt to like jump out. Like I'm pretty sure you can jump out of this and like waveland on the platform. Miss your tech here. Good jabbers hit DI, but he grabs your shield, so he reads you shielding after. Or he does like a really lazy reaction. I don't know. It's tough to say. And then right here, you should definitely air dodge instead of up being right here.
Yeah, that's the Johnny. Is he goes down there and then he air dodges up.
Yeah, because this up B is just like not great because you're not gonna grab the ledge, and it just gives Fox a lot of time to like do whatever. And then yeah, you're just dead. Okay, cool. Let's watch this next game. So you take this game. So you counterpick Stadium, I see. Cool. Okay. Nice. I like this nair. It's good. But you shouldn't have gone for the grab because you drifted away with the nair. So it's harder to.
Do a lot. That's one thing I do. I get drift away nair, and then I'm like, okay, I got nair. Now I can grab.
Yeah. All the time. Because like you would be closer to him if you drifted towards him, right?
Right.
But
so if I get fade back nair, what do I do? Just like reposition and see what he does.
Reset neutral, wave dash down.
For sure.
Like try to like stomp or like nair or whatever. Like kind of like just keep playing neutral. Use your positional advantage, like maybe like dash in, wave dash down, get center or something. But yeah, you shouldn't try to convert off stuff you can't convert. So like that's clearly like a problem in your play, I would say. Like is like you're trying too hard to get conversions that you can't get. And you should, you can like Uncle Punch that or whatever, or just like tell yourself in matches like, "Oh, I probably can't get that." Or you can tell yourself, "Oh, can I get that? Do I need to be faster? Is that impossible?" And then, do you have NVIDIA Shadow Play?
Unfortunately, I don't. So I actually play on a Mac.
True.
I have like a souped up, like modified ass Mac.
I mean, there's like probably something within OBS that you can do. So like what I do with NVIDIA Shadow Play, or at least used to, I'm really lazy about it now. is I would like clip all my combos, like, and it's like a 30-second timestamp or whatever. But this is like a method KJH used to improve, and I think this would actually be really helpful for you. Is like, I guess, like figure out like some OBS like program or whatever on Mac. Like, I'm sure there's a way you can do it, right? But like pretty much after like a stock happens, hit Alt X or whatever, like you shortcut the key on your keyboard, and it'll like save like the last 30 seconds or whatever and put it in some folder in your computer, right? And then what you can do is like after your session, you can go back and watch that interaction, so you don't have to watch through every single VOD you played. And like likely it's like you're gonna be clipping like a sick combo you got that you want to watch again, something you didn't know how to deal with in neutral. Like I've literally just like I've dropped like edge guards in the past before, like players have been like doing like this annoying movement I don't know how to get around or something like that, and then I would just clip it, like, and then I would like make like a video compile like all the things I didn't know how to deal with, and then I like it was like 5 situations or whatever the time I did it. I just like sent it to like good players or whatever. I'm like, yo, what should I do here? And then like got advice, as well as like thought about it myself. But it's like, I mean, like if you sent me like a 5-second clip and then of you like losing a situation or whatever, and then you're just like, yo, what should I do here? Like, I don't mind answering that at all. Like,
okay, for sure.
That's like
super helpful.
I think that'd be good for you because it's like easier to remember like what to like look back on or whatever. So I think that's like a pretty good method to like improve, especially because like I feel like you're definitely in like a like learning sort of phase where like a lot of shit is like you still have like a lot to learn about like what your character can and can't do.
Yeah.
Whereas like players like a bit better than you, they're kind of more in the like, I know I have to do this, I just like can't sort of thing. Whereas like you kind of know what you have to do, you just don't like know like all the exact details. Like obviously you could like watch Wizzy and be like, oh, 0 to death every time, but like you're tech chasing, you don't have like the exact intricacy of like when you can and can't tech chase or exact flow charts. So I think that would help out quite a bit. You can shield grab Fox's dash attack.
Okay, I will.
Because
I'll work on that. I've been trying to punish it with stomp, but that's probably not smart because it's kind of slow.
Yeah, because he crosses you up here. He goes in front of you, so you can shield grab that. And if he like attacks your shield directly in front of where your shield grab is, you can shield grab it as well. Something I don't know if you watched like the Mango Scar video, like those coaching sessions.
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah, so like something Mango was talking about was like Falcon and his shield timings, and like how Wizzy like and Johnny like really pay attention to like where they're holding their shield, if it's facing forwards or backwards, which is kind of huge. So it's definitely something to think about, because I noticed a lot when I was like playing Wizzy, for example, is like I would like nair at him and I would cross him up, right? And this nair would be great on literally every Falcon, but Wizzy would shield pivot right before I nair him, so he's actually like facing me when I nair him, and then he shield grabs, because I think like, oh, I hit the back of his shield, but it's like, no, I hit the front of his shield, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay, that makes sense.
So that's definitely something to pay attention to as well. Okay, nice. So you get a hit and then you don't do anything with it.
Back off.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because of the camera, but I would like, you don't even like try to like dash to like the ledge or anything, like potentially even like threaten that spot. Like, I'm not saying you have like a guaranteed edge guard, but you could like go and like try to do a soft knee thing or something, I don't know. And instead you just give him ledge for free. Like, look how much time you have to hit this double jump. Like, he's here. He's not even, if you did like a run off up air, rising up air or something, you just hit him. Like, this is not a good sweet spot at all. So, I really like that, because this is something I do a lot with Fox, is like, so like when you're tech chasing people in the corner, oftentimes it's better to cover the thing, like when you can't like, well, you can cover everything, but you chose not to, which is like fine. But it's better to cover the like in place thing or like the thing towards center because you don't lose positioning. Whereas if you like try to like read this like tech roll, then it's like you just corner yourself. So like a situation that's really common as Fox or whatever in like the spacing matchups, like you'll shine people, but you don't like get the shine conversion. You're just kind of like a wave dash length away from them, and they're like under a platform, and then you have to like decide if you want to like bait the get up attack or like the no tech stand up or whatever. But most of the time you should just stay in place and then like just react to what happens. And if they don't fucking tech towards you, then it's just like cool corner pressure, right. And then you corner pressure him, and then you get a stock. Sick. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You gotta hit your tech to avoid that, but you know, it's just a mix up. Nice up here. Okay, when you hit this back area, you were like, you should recognize, I think you thought it wasn't gonna reverse hit, so that's just something you have to keep in mind. Because I don't think this jump forward is bad if it didn't reverse hit, but it reverse hit, so you should be a little more aware of like your spacing is all. And then unfortunately that just kind of like drops the punish. Can crouch cancel that because like you tried to like shield it or something, but it's just held down.
I was trying to crouch cancel it, and then he didn't do anything for a second, so instead of waiting for him, I tried to get him with an aerial, but then he was like,
yeah. Up here. Or grab.
Yeah, you're right. Up air would have been the move, probably.
Because, like, you can, like, combo into knee, where it's like, here, this is, like, really hard to get. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. It looked hard, though. And it's like, it probably won't kill, because he's at 62. And up air, you can, like, combo off. Up air or grab's good there. Yeah, you can definitely shield grab that. I'm pretty sure that nair sucked. He did fast fall it, but...
I was still a couple frames slow.
Yeah.
I think on the grab. That could have been a little faster.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. Crouch canceling those weak nairs is really good. Sorry, what?
I just realized something huge about this matchup. I've been trying to grab their landing after they hit me on shield. I haven't been trying to grab them after they hit me on shield.
What do you mean?
So like when if Fox does a shield attack on me, I'm like, I shouldn't grab until they hit the ground because the hitbox is still out. But I realize if I shield the hitbox, I can just grab it.
Yeah, you just have to know the hit stun of the move. It's different for every move, so you just grab as soon as your hit stun's over.
I can't believe I just figured that out. Whatever. That's cool, I guess.
Well,
good that I know that now.
Now you have stuff to work on, right? There's nothing wrong with not knowing something, because like now you know, and it's like, oh, sick. Like I'm this good without knowing that. Cool.
Yeah, I learned how to JC grab like 2 weeks ago.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know. And I'm still beating these expert players, dude. Without JC grab, it's so rough.
Yeah, you'll get an expert soon. Just keep it up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shield grab.
Yeah. I heard that if I keep doing this well for like another week or two, they're gonna move me up. So I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, like I think rankings are like very good for motivation. So like I was definitely fueled by rage when they like.
Dude, yeah, me too. Like that's how I feel right now.
And it's just like you just end up working harder, so it's like low key a blessing in disguise. And because you work so hard, it's like, oh shit, now I have a new pool of players to play with, and then your like motivation resurfaces. So I feel like it's really good if you like really earn like your like expert thing, rather than like, because like I thought I deserved masters when like I was just like I had like Dreffen wins, Kage wins, Legend and shit on controller, and then like I was like kind of back to my skill with box or whatever, but like they were just like, oh, you know, like 2018, like the meta is different and blah blah blah. It's like, shut up. I just literally played on a box and I was shit for a while. Like, and it's like, whatever. I ended up grinding even harder because I was just annoyed. So, I mean,
that's what you gotta do.
it's just like, at the end of the day, like, your skill's gonna be like undeniable at some point. Like, they're gonna like discredit you for a while, but you know, there's gonna be a point where it's like they like can't like have an argument, which is like the good thing to do. But yeah, she'll grab that. Oh, forward smash. I'd probably I would grab her up right there, just because like the combo and like forward smash is kind of awkward to follow up.
Honestly, the main difference this game is like my pressure was just like safer. And
You hit a lot harder.
Combos. Yeah.
You hit a lot harder.
This was the game I felt most confident. The first 2 games I was like hella nervous.
Yeah.
Like it was like round 1. It was like right after I woke up and I'm like, oh god, I gotta beat Snap.
You should realize that people aren't always gonna like get popped up from this, so you can stomp grab this if you're ready to like tech chase off it, because that low percents or whatever, like people can like ASDI time tech it. So just keep that in mind. And also like stomp knee wouldn't even work at this percent if it popped up. So
True.
Something to keep in mind. And even if they don't tech it, you can probably like grab them in the air or something. So like you should definitely like just be focusing on like reacting to where they go instead of like preemptively like doing an option. At least at low percents kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But you should know what their possible options are so the reaction's easier rather than be like, oh, whoa, he hugged the floor, right? Because then you're not going to react if you don't know that's a thing. But if you know it's a thing, then like you might react. It's hard, right? Because like the thing with good players versus bad players is like good players they'll know what situation's about to happen and they know all the possible outcomes, whereas like the bad player like doesn't know all the possible outcomes and is trying to like react to what happens, whereas a good player knows exactly like the 4 things that could happen based on their DI, or like I'm just saying 4 as an example, and they're just like looking for like which one. So that's something I realized about the Yoshi matchup and why I'm so much better than everyone versus Yoshi. Is because like I know exactly what happens when my move hits Yoshi's armor, whereas other people are like trying to react to what happens when you hit Yoshi. But yeah, that was good there. Good conversion. I guess we can watch this last game quickly if you want.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. This is, I think, we're technically at an hour now. But if you don't mind going.
We haven't done an hour just yet. You still have a little bit of time. We can just watch this quickly. I probably won't pause it just because we don't have much time. You're getting hit by the Eric a billion up smash combo. That was a nice nair. Okay, you get hit by side B a lot. I definitely want you to crush cancel that. Another tech flub with your throws. It's like the 3rd time that's happened.
When it happens a lot. I don't know. It
might be your controller.
It's so loose right now. But yeah.
You could also try buffering down throw with C-stick.
Sometimes I do. If I'm like thinking about it and I remember to. Then
Unlucky.
Then I do it. Yeah. When I play Fox, that's like what you keep saying, like unlucky, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, like when I play Fox, I feel like a lot of the stuff that happens is just kind of like
yeah.
Oops,
I mean, like
kind of adds up.
Yeah, I mean, like you probably shouldn't have like taken that risk and like recognized the situation. That's probably like something that you can like think about later or whatever, and then like watch and see how like what happens. But like the Fox matchup is hard. He is the best character, or, like 2nd best or whatever. Shield grab that.
Not a great spot.
I think you've had like almost like I think you had like 4 openings that you could have had off like dash stacks, bad dash stacks on your shield, and you just didn't shield grab.
Yeah, I normally try to punish it with like stomp or knee when I should be.
Yeah, just take the guaranteed thing.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy. Depends on the situation though. Like sometimes like stomp and knee lead to a lot more or whatever. Like sometimes like Fox can like up throw back air Sheik, but he doesn't get anything off it. But if you like read Sheik trying to jump out or like nair, you can get a lot more off it. So like that's a situation where like sometimes playing like the mix up and not always getting damage is like a good thing. But like a dash stack on shield, I would just fucking grab because grab's fantastic. I would like try to soft knee that or something. Maybe like do like reverse soft knee or like stomp the edge or whatever. It's hard to hit that angle. Okay, so I would say for your notes or whatever stuff to work on, I want you to practice shield grabbing the dash stack. That was something that came up often. I want you to recognize when you're late. Think about that more and like analyze the situations that you miss the conversion and see if it's because you're late or that's not possible, because that will put you in a direction of, oh, I just need to solo practice this. Cool, I'm a solo practice this. Cool, I got better at this thing. Now I punish more. Or you can be like, cool, I know I can't get that. I'm gonna stop trying to get that because I can't get that. And then I'm just going to get fucked if I try to go for it because I will get wake up shined or whatever, right?
Right, yeah.
And then we also talked about reaction points a little bit. Okay, so like looking at the full hop, seeing the fastball, seeing the aerial, and making decisions off what they are showing in front of you and not revealing your cards too much. Essentially, like if they haven't done an aerial yet, like don't try to get too like into punishing what you think they're gonna do. If you see the aerial, then it's like, okay, yeah, Fox did full hop backer, cool. You know, limits your options, but it's like, you know, you can't crouch cancel a full hop drill or something, or like a double jump or whatever, right? So keep that in mind. Challenging double jumps is great because you know, he doesn't have a jump, it's sick. Potentially use Raptor Boost more in combos, like on tech chases.
Yeah, on tech chase.
Because it's just like it just covers more options. Also, like practicing like the crouch tech chasing options, like the CC into knee. Try looking at the cookbook stuff for like edge guards. I'm not as familiar with like the Falcon flowchart just because I don't play Falcon.
Yeah, I've read through all the cookbook stuff, but I'll definitely give it a
yeah. And then you can like just make replays. Like honestly, like I would just, you know, practice like just like get a Fox to dash stack your shields and like practice like, you know, shield spacing around it and stuff like that. Like I don't think that's like the worst thing in the world to do. Hope it was helpful. I hope this was a good lesson.
Yeah, no, I feel like we covered a lot of really good stuff. Like definitely some concrete stuff in there that I can like work into the game plan.
All right, cool, sick. If you message me like any specific questions you have about the stuff we talked about or like situations you're not familiar with, I don't mind looking at that at all. And yeah, good luck, man. Have a good one.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you too.
All right, peace.
Peace out.
All right, I will. Whatchamacallit? I will host someone now. Hope that lesson was good for people to watch. Anyways, hope you guys had fun or whatever. You're getting a Zuppy lesson? Oh shit. Yeah, just let me know whenever you want one. Peace.